Welcome to the Spotlight FX studio. Thanks for joining us today to learn more about the Field FX product suite. I'm Travis Parigi, the founder of Liquid Frameworks, and I'm excited to have Matt Dana, the Field FX product manager, join us to walk us through some of the features of the Field FX Analytics module. Welcome, Matt.
Thank you.
Well, today we're going to talk about FX Analytics. FX Analytics is business intelligence, reporting, it's dashboarding, it's taking all of the great data that FieldFX captures both in the field and in the back office. It's empowering our back office users with the ability to generate those reports and dashboards and do something with that data, convert it into information. Traditionally, our customers have used paper and Excel, which oftentimes don't lend themselves to a central repository that can be easily reported against. Well, with FX Analytics, you can do all of that. So I thought we'd start with Matt walking us through some of the common dashboards that we see and some of the great reports that you can get out of FX Analytics.
Yeah.
Matt?
Yep. So let me show you a couple of dashboards that our customers are taking advantage of today. This first is an executive dashboard. This is really more around the revenue numbers behind the scenes. So all the data coming in from the field tickets that come from the price books and the quotes, we need to be able to make use of that data. And so if you see here, we have revenue by office, revenue by customer, job profitability, job cost, et cetera, right? These are all part of these dashboards. The dashboards are meant to be visual. So underlying each one of these dashboard components is a report that has more data. So the typical use case is that you have your dashboard, you log into the system, you see it. If you want to dig into the data, you click. So if I click here, it takes me to my report. So in this case, I'm looking at revenue by office. And I'm not going to go into too much detail as far as the demo, but just to kind of give you a brief overview, everything here is drag and drop. It's very simple for the user. And so what I can do is say, well, I want to do revenue by customer instead. So let me drag customer in. All right, and you'll see the dashboard immediately reflects revenue by customer and revenue by customer by office even. And so what you can do is you can drag other custom fields in. Your field list is across the left, but the main thing to take from the analytics is that any data that you're capturing within the system can be dragged onto a report and then turned into a visual dashboard.
That's great. So what if I have taken advantage of some of the extensibility and configurability of FieldFX that we see many of our customers do, and I've added new fields to the system? So these are great standard reports, but what if there are some other fields that I've added? Maybe someone has added marketplace, or they've added a certain regional tracking attribute. I mean, can I report against those, and how fast does it take the system to be able to report against that type of custom field?
Yeah, it's seconds. It's almost in real time. So as soon as you drag the field on, you can report on it. To the end user, the person that's creating the report, there is no difference in a standard field from Liquid Frameworks or a custom field that's been added as part of the implementation. So add a custom field, it takes about 2 seconds. The user just sees a list of fields, and then they can take those fields and drag them on, and then they say, let's group, and let's show me the total, and it will aggregate all the data for you.
That's great. What about from an operations perspective? I mean, the dashboard that you showed us was very financial oriented. The accounting group obviously is highly interested in that, but what if I'm an operations person, utilization, those kind of things? Can you walk us through a quick demo of that type of a dashboard?
Yeah, let me show you a different dashboard that we have here. In my demo environment, I have an operations dashboard. So this is less about the numbers behind everything. It's more about, or less about the revenue and costing behind everything. It's more about operational statistics. So you'll see here that we have equipment utilization, we have crew utilization listed here. You have certifications that are expiring for different certs that the employees may have, or equipment that needs to be inspected. How long has that been? So there are all these other metrics that users are capturing, ancillary information in addition to the billing data. And that's what we're looking at here on this operational dashboard.
That's awesome. So FX Analytics really applies to not only the accounting side of things and the finance side of things, but operations, even the executives could come in and see this.
Yes.
What if I wasn't able to log into the system, but I still needed this data in a timely fashion, or maybe in a periodic basis? What could I leverage in the system to do that?
So you can subscribe to reports and dashboards, and they also have the ability to schedule reports and dashboards to run. And what that means is that if essentially you're a part of a distribution list, you can set a specific dashboard to run at a point in time. An example would be, on Friday, I want to look at my revenue for the previous week, and I don't want to have to go into the system to run that report, or maybe I don't have access to that. I become part of this distribution list, and the system will automatically run the report and send me the data in real time so that I can see the data proactively without having to log in.
Well, this module sounds like there's quite a bit to it and offers a tremendous amount of benefit with respect to converting data to actionable information and information that can be used to make some great decisions. So this module, along with all the other modules at FieldFX, we've got great videos at Spotlight FX Studios, so please go take a look at the others, and we certainly thank you for joining us today to learn more about FX Analytics, and thanks, Matt.
Thank you.